The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Nguyen has been fired by Bravo after her racist and anti-vax social media posts resurfaced last week. In a statement, the network said is now ceased filming with the 44-year-old reality TV personality. Bravo also stated, "We recognize we failed to take the appropriate action once her offensive social media posts were brought to our attention. The offending jokes using phrases such as BLM thugs were posted over a 6-month time period amid the ongoing Black Lives Matter protests in 2020. Fans expressed their thoughts and called for the reality show star to be fired last Wednesday after they slammed her over the offensive and controversial post. So Jen says, "At the time, I thought I was speaking out against violence, but I have since learned how offensive and hurtful my words were." So what are your thoughts on the situation?
Girl, please. Bravo to Bravo. Bravo to Bravo. Yes. This should not be tolerated under any circumstances. And the only reason she's apologizing is because she got caught. You know, that these tweets started surfacing.
Yeah.
But it's like, you can't get away with that. And I'm glad, like, networks are no longer taking it. You know, they stopped filming with her right away. She is done for the season. She is done with Bravo, and that's the right thing to do.
Do you think Mary Cosby set out, reportedly she has set out of filming the reunion because of this?
That's what I heard. I don't know for sure. But you know what? What's happening, since I can say I'm on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, race was never really a part of the show because they never had diversity.
That's
right. I came along to Beverly Hills. You know, people were tiptoeing because they're afraid to talk about it. But it's what's happening in the world. If I don't represent my diverseness,
Let them know.
Right.
Yeah.
How are you following me and seeing my life if you're not going to see how my life is, how people react to me, and what I deal with on a daily basis? So we have to talk about stuff like that.
Definitely. How do you feel, D?
I mean, we have to educate each other, especially on different cultures. Like, she doesn't understand what it feels to be black. And I don't really like using the word black because that means you're still lost and you don't really know what tribe you're from, because I'm a Hebrew myself. You dig what I'm saying? So once you learn where you really come from and you understand these different cultures, you understand their upbringings, their infrastructures. We in America, and we've been trying to get into an infrastructure that wasn't even built for us from the jump. So you don't even understand how it feels to have this skin color, just because we have so many barriers that we have to break. So sometimes when people speak out of turn, it just shows that their lack of knowledge of other cultures, or they just don't care.
Right.
That part.
Or a combo of both.
Right.
That's that.
But I think this is another reason why we need to teach cultural studies more in our country because, you know, she joined in season 2. She came to the United States at the age of 7. She is of Asian descent. And I think a lot of people that come over, they need to understand, a lot of times they only get their cultural knowledge from what they see on the news.
TV.
That's true.
Yeah. What they see on TV. And so that's why we've always been pushing for diversity. We've always been pushing for a show like this that can have someone like you, DC, come and give the comments, give the statements, that we can have someone like you, Garcelle, join the show that was all white, and you come and you give the class and you give it what it needs, that you have, you know, your Latinx roots and you present it. This is why we ask and we push for inclusion and diversity, so we don't have to deal with people like this, because she has a right to have her political feelings. But when it gets offensive to where you're name calling and you're talking about a particular group, well then you need to be taught that this is wrong, and this is what we don't want in our country. Our country is great and it's inclusive, and we're gonna keep fighting for that.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.